But I'll be real, Serge, I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of gold bottles, silver bottles, champagne bottles, alcohol bottles. Says the guy that sits right now. And I was top boy in my academy as well, like lead roles, auditions, do you know what I'm saying? Harry Potter, Agent Cody Banks. Bro, we spent 15,000, bro.
Fuck.
We spent 15K, bro. There's many years of my life where like I was faking it till I made it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I was doing the most. I was too busy trying to look like the man instead of actually focusing on being the man.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
And that's when I really started to understand when people say like making music's like therapy, but so many people don't have the heart or the work rate,
Yeah.
the work ethic to
I
actually
completely agree.
to separate themselves from the guys that's at the top. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you're not trying to do more than what the guys at the top are doing, then what the fuck are we doing this for, bro?
100%.
You know, just wanted to make money, bro.
Yeah.
What else do I do? I'm just a hustler, man.
Yo, at a time of day that I'm not thinking about the lifestyle. Should I laugh now? Should I cry now? Overthinking, think I need time out. Spend every dime now, need to blow right now.
Ready?
Action.
Right, guys, welcome back to the podcast episode. I don't know what the fuck. But we're here. We're a special guest, special location. This is actually the second time we're filming this, but you know we have to do it again properly.
Facts.
But yeah, it's your boy Jem. There you go, in the building.
What's happening? What's happening? Shout out to everybody.
Let's go.
Shout out to my guy Serge, STHROUGJ.
Come on.
Been putting in that work, boy.
Let's go,
Been putting
baby.
in that work, bro. We'd love to see it, man. Love to see it. You know
Appreciate
what I'm
it.
saying? What's good, though?
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Yeah, so I mean, it would probably be wasted on me, but like, yeah, intro yourself, man of many talents. What would you intro yourself?
My name's Jem, also known as Jem Kingsman. From East London, Bowie 3 to be precise. Shout out to my guys. What am I?
What am I not?
You know what I'm saying? It's probably easier now. The list's probably short to say what I'm not, innit? You know what I'm saying? Nah, jack of all trades, I suppose. You know, I work in tech. I sell cars. I make music. What else do I do? I'm just a hustler, man. I'm just a hustler.
Hustler, baby.
I can't list all of my occupations for certain reasons. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm a hustler by nature, you know?
There you go. Love that. Cool. So yeah, just for a bit of context, we had filmed this before, so we'll go over a couple of bits obviously for the audience and for the people and stuff. But because obviously you had your album, was it last year that came out? Or mixtape album?
Yeah, mixtape, I'd say. Yeah, wasn't really out. Yeah, mixtape.
Was that last year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there was definitely there's some highlights on there for sure. So we'll have a focus on the music first.
Yeah.
And just kind of, because I know that's like an avenue in the lane that you're working on at the moment. And then we can circle back to some other stuff. So in terms of music, what was kind of like a pivotal moment for you when you kind of like had like the development of the relationship with music started?
Yeah. So music's always been in my DNA from young. So my dad founded Choice FM, which was the first black radio station in the 90s that was on commercial airways. So Choice FM did a lot for our culture in the 90s. They gave us a voice, they gave us a platform. You know, a lot of people, probably 30 plus, will know about Choice FM. Choice FM's now called Capital Extra. So my dad basically sold it to Capital Radio. This is years ago. This is back like 2001, 2002, around them times. So music's always kind of been in my DNA. I went to performing arts school from the age of 5. Shout out to Italia Conti. Serious performing arts school, not no small performing arts.
Yeah.
I was singing, dancing and acting full time. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and and I was top boy in my academy as well, like lead roles, auditions. Do you know what I'm saying? Harry Potter, Agent Cody Banks. Didn't get any roles in there because I was too short. I was a bit of a short one back in the day. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Agent Cody Banks.
Agent Cody Banks, yeah. I had an
What a
audition.
throwback.
Yeah.
It's just conked in my head.
Yeah, remember that film?
Man, that's a serious movie.
Serious movie back in the day. Do you know what I'm saying? When we were kids. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I had an audition for Agent Cody Banks, but I was too short for the role. But yeah, it was weird because I spent like 11 years of my life, like I was a triple threat. So I was singing, dancing. I was dancing to tap, ballet, contemporary dance, street dance. Like I was dancing, acting, singing, triple threat. Do you know what I'm saying? So my thing, I never really had any aspirations to kind of be like a musician or to be like a recording artist. You know, my thing when I was a kid was I just loved entertaining. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, and I feel like that's kind of having like all three, singing, dancing, acting into one. Do you know what I'm saying? You're just kind of like naturally just an entertainer, and that was kind of my thing. I remember like when I was a kid, like me and my sister, my cousin Taylor, would be singing and dancing to like songs and doing up rehearsals and doing up routine in the house and performing it to my mum and our family and shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was really in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the problem back then was there wasn't that much opportunities for like black people. Do you know what I'm saying? In the industry back then, as much as there is now. You know. So I kind of felt like I dedicated 10 years of my life to performing arts and singing, dancing, acting, and kind of pushing for that. And nothing really amounted for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like 10 years is a long time, and I had a few opportunities, but nothing that was life changing. You know what I'm saying? The amount of work that I was putting in and how good I was back then. I was in a church choir. I was an altar boy, so like singing and all that was me. Do you know what I'm saying? I could sing, you know?
Yeah.
But what was kind of the pivotal moment for me to kind of like what kind of made me start recording and making music was I went down the artist management lane. So I was managing a few artists, you know, and one artist that I managed, David Monroe. Shout out to Monroe all day, you know. My boy Trezor from Canada, Toronto, he came to meet me one day. He's in London. And he was like, yo, bro, like, we're just talking about music. He makes music as well. Like, he's very big on Instagram. He's viral on Instagram from making kind of like, he's from Toronto, but he makes skits with like a London accent, rapping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he produces his own beats, writes everything, and like he's a creator, innit?
Yeah.
Cool. So he was at my crib, and he was like, yo, like, have you heard of this artist, David Monroe? And I was like, nah. He was like, I was like, yo, like, let's play him. He played me one song, bro, and straight away I just DM'd him. I was like literally, like, bro, like he's so talented, yeah. And like I was thinking, how is this guy not out there with this talent? Do you know what I'm saying? So I DM'd him straight away, and I was like, bro, like, I'm with Trezor right now. You just play me some of your music, and like you're proper dope, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I was like, let's link up and let's talk. And then my sister had a writing session because my sister's a big singer-songwriter in the UK. Shout out to my sister Shantae Marie. So my sister had a writing session, and I brought Monroe to the writing session, and I was blown away by just like his creativity, and like I call him the melody messiah, because like the way he can create a melody, right, it's so quick, right, is insane. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was blown away, and I was in awe. I've always been in awe of musicians and recording artists because of like the creative process, you know, like I've only been making music for like the last year, and it's not an easy thing to do, you know, like to put your real life situations into a track, and then you want it to kind of be relatable to the listener, and you want to kind of create a vibe so someone can vibe with it at the same time. It's not easy to kind of tick all those boxes as an artist.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I've always been in awe of just the creative side of just making music in general, you know. So from that writing session with my sister, I literally said to Monroe, I was like, listen, bro, like, you're with me, bro. Like, we're locking in. And he had some living situations at the time. Like, he didn't have a spot in London, so he went uni in Birmingham and he was traveling back and forth. So I was like, bro, you're with me, bro. I literally moved him in. Like, when I say like, that day, after that session, I literally said to him, I said, bro, like, you are with me, bro. Like, I was just like, I could see the vision with him.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know what I'm saying? And I'm a music man, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all different kinds of music. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I was just like, yeah, bro, like, you're with me. We're locked in. And then from that day, we was together like this every day. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we was just kind of like building. And he brought his home studio down to the crib. It's my last place in Royal Wolf. And we was making music together. Do you know what I'm saying? I was giving him ideas. We was kind of feeding off of each other, and we made a few bangers. Do you know what I'm saying? And having the whole setup there in my crib, that's when I kind of started. I wrote my first tune, Marbella.
Yeah.
And I was so gassed, bro. Yeah. We're gonna have to insert the clip of when I first wrote this song, bro. Yeah, because, bro, like, you know, like when like you just have like that light bulb moment.
Yeah.
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 Literally like that. Like, this is like, the crazy thing is, I remember when I was 13, 14 years old. Yeah. And I'm from Bowie 3. Yeah. So that's like the home of grime. So Wiley, Dizzy Rascal, they're from my area, bro. So a lot of the like my boys that I grew up with were MCs. Do you know what I'm saying? And grime artists. And I remember like wanting to spit some bars, innit? I couldn't write for shit though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my sister wrote me some bars, yeah? I remember the bars like, I don't, what were the bars again? The bars like, I don't deal with drums and bass, but you run up on me, I'ma drum your bass. You know what I'm saying? It's like something crazy like that, bro, yeah? But like, bro, like that was me like probably trying to like fit in it. And then, yeah, bro, like literally, fast forward to when Monroe and I've written this song, bro. I was literally like, this is crazy. Like, I've literally taken real life situation, put it into like a track, and it's not bad. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just mad impressed, like kind of blown away, like by what I actually done myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was the first time I was like, this is sick. Do you know what I'm saying? I've recorded it. And like, yeah, like it was that was the first kind of moment I realized I was like, yeah, I like that feeling, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like the crazy thing is that, like, bro, like I feel like I've been through so many things in my life, bro. Like many near-death experiences, like nearly been to jail a couple of times. Do you know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, like I've never kind of ended up there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like I've never really had like an outlet. Do you know what I'm saying? To kind of like just take some weight off my shoulders. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Things I've been through, like I don't talk about, or like, I've not spoken about. You know what I'm saying? Or like I've done hours of therapy, counselling, DMT healing. Do you know what I'm saying? I've taken some big steps to try and actually like heal. Do you know what I'm saying? And talk about traumas and things that caused me pain from a kid that I hadn't dealt with as an adult, you know?
And a lot of people don't do that.
And yeah, a lot of people, like, bro, because, you know, we've lived in a world where like that was kind of frowned upon, you know, like seeking help and being vulnerable, you know? I feel like being vulnerable as a man is a very powerful trait. You know, I know for many years it was looked down as like it was seen as weakness, being vulnerable. You know, But as a man, to be able to be vulnerable is a very strong, powerful trait to have. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's something that you learn over time. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're taught as men to not be vulnerable, to be the hard guy. You know, don't be no signs of no weakness. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't cry. Don't be a bitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the traumas that I've been through, crying definitely helped me to heal. Do you know what I'm saying? So like I've never shied away from like being emotionally vulnerable in front of my friends, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if I feel something, I'm gonna act on it. And if you was my friend, like if you're my real friend, like you're not gonna look at me in any different way. Do you know what I'm saying? You're gonna respect the realness and the transparency. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real, yeah.
So yeah, bro, like just being able to create music and put my real life situations and things that were pissing me off or making me feel away into something just made me feel good. Do you know what I'm saying? And bro, like from the second I had that little taste, bro, like I spent like I've actually got to get the numbers, bro, just so I know, because I made a post on Instagram, bro. From the moment that I recorded my first track, yeah, bro, I had 43 studio sessions, 130 hours, and 70 songs that I made, bro.
Eesh,
yeah?
fuck.
And that was in a space of 4 months, 4 or 5 months.
That's some fucking work rate, that is.
Yeah, bro, and you know what? I'm not gonna say all those 70 songs were hits. They weren't. A lot. Majority of that shit was dog shit.
Yeah.
Me being a new artist, I was experimenting. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of like just seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, and just having fun, bro.
Yeah.
You know, just having fun and experimenting, man. Like, I just enjoyed at that time. I was going through so much shit that year. Like, I just had a lot of shedding to do that year. I feel like, and making music was definitely like a part of that shedding process to help me just let go. Of some shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's when I really started to understand when people say like making music's like therapy.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Therapeutic. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, like that was, I'd say, so Monroe, shout out my guy Monroe, meeting him, and just seeing him create music and just being in awe, you know, of seeing him kind of do that is kind of what kind of gave me just that confidence to try something different, you know?
Yeah.
Step out of my comfort zone and try something. Because you know the crazy thing is, bro, like, I was managing artists, and I was managing these artists, and I was looking at them thinking, I know I can do what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
I know I can do that shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And I know I can do a better job than what you're doing. Like, literally. And that's not even me being big-headed or anything. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's just because, like, I know my background. I know that shit was like in my blood, bro. Being center stage, performing in front of hundreds of people, bro. That was in my blood, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's like in my DNA. Do you know what I'm saying? That's something that I will never ever lose, you know?
Yeah.
And I just remember, and that's when I kind of learned the fact that, like, there's so much talent in this world, bro. But so many people don't have the heart or the work rate, the work ethic to
I completely agree.
To separate themselves from the guys that's at the top, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you're not trying to do more than what the guys at the top are doing, then what the fuck are we doing this for, bro?
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? And
people
I feel like that
scared
applies.
by it.
I feel that applies to like just so many other things in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you actually doing this for? Why are you actually doing this? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, are you just trying to be mediocre? Or are you trying to be different from the rest? Are you trying to be in your own category?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And like, that's when I just started to realize that, like, bro, so many of these artists that I was invested in, they were so happy to take. And I've always been a giver, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's always kind of been me as a human being, you know? But for so many years in my life, like people took advantage of that, you know. And that year, there was just like a like a domino effect, bro, of just like so many people taking advantage, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why I went back to my mum's house. I reset, bro. You know, I reset because I was too accessible them times. You know, in my last apartment. If you know, you know, my Wi-Fi was called Welcome to the Party. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, when you pull up to the crib, you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? That place was like fully bachelor's pad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And like, I would have after parties and just beer people around, and do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like your home is your safe place. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you got to be careful what kind of energies you're just bringing up in your crib.
So important.
You know, so important, man. So I feel like because I was just kind of like living a bit reckless them times and just having a bit of a don't give a fuck attitude, I would just let so many people come around me, do you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm feeding everyone, do you know what I mean? I'm buying this, buying weed, buying liquor, buying balloons, or whatever it might be, do you know what I'm saying? Everyone's kind of just feeding off me, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And bro, like, my whole life I've just had so many leeches around me, do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's mainly because I never really understood my worth.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like this is something that we all kind of struggle with, you know, as human beings, you know, just self-love, you know, self-appreciation.
Yeah.
You know, and actually knowing like your worth as a human being, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like for so many years in my life, like I struggled with that because I was bullied in primary school, bullied in secondary school, and it took me years of kind of faking it till I made it. Not that I've made it yet, because I've nowhere near what I consider made it, but like there was definitely a part of my life where like I was living like champagne lifestyle, lemonade money, you know. I feel like that, and I understand it now. So bro, like in my younger days, yeah, like my 20s. Like I'm 33 now, so I'm grown. I'm a grown up now. I ain't grown, but I'm grown up. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like my 20s was definitely my years of like, just like if it makes pounds, it makes sense, bro. I don't care what we're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I tried everything, bro. I sold drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, mum. You know what I'm saying? But like I tried a little bit of everything. And you know what? Selling drugs was never because like I just wanted to kind of like be like a drug dealer or anything, bro. Do you know what I mean? I was partying in Mayfair them times, and all my friends were promoters. And when I was out, I just saw the demand for that shit, like just from people that I knew direct.
Yeah.
So I'm a businessman, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And my initial thought was, bro, like let me just feed my friends and the girls that's coming out on the table and shit. Do you know what I mean? So I picked up like a queue of some schno, you know what I'm saying? And then, bro, like that shit went so quick. Do you know what I mean? Like it was so mad, bro. Yeah, but I was still working full time in IT. like so don't think oh like I'm selling drugs full time, because it was never that, bro. Like them times my IT career was like number one. Them times, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I was only doing that when I was going out. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously that was very quick, easy money, you know? And the risk was so minimal there because in the clubs that I was working at, all the security was kind of buying off me as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was so patterned. But I'm not trying to encourage anybody to sell drugs, do you know what I'm saying? Because that's always a no-no, do you know what I'm saying? And I definitely got caught with drugs multiple times. Criminal record speaks for itself, I'm not proud of it, do you know what I'm saying? But them times I was just very like, just wanted to make money, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what. You know what I'm saying? I was young. Do you know what I'm saying? Didn't give a shit. You know? And I was trying to feed this persona I'd created, right? This champagne lifestyle, lemonade money. I was trying to feed this alter ego essentially, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was kind of like trying to maintain this fake lifestyle that I kind of created for myself essentially. And like I was willing to sacrifice my freedom, my safety, Do you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of look like I was the guy them times, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like so many guys these days go through that experience. Like, I've been catfished so many times, bro, man. And I remember even like one of the catfishes, we went live on my Instagram like a couple of years ago, and just to speak to him, just to bring some awareness to this shit. Do you know what I'm saying? And just to understand like what actually goes through your mind when you catfish somebody. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's actually your thought process? And like, when he broke it down, he was like, bro, I came over from Ghana, like my parents died, I've been looking after my little brother, and I just wanted some extra attention and whatnot. It makes me feel good and blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Wait, so Adonna did this, a guy?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
bro. Yeah.
alright.
I had literally like a full on, we went on Instagram live and had like a full conversation. Like, so he basically screen recorded a lot of my content. Do you know what I'm saying? And he was posting it on his Snapchat. And,
Shit, I remember this.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
And literally, like, shout him out, bro, because like he didn't need to go on live. Because let's be real, like, it's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? The whole situation, you know. But shout out to him for like kind of like having the balls to kind of come on live and actually like speak about what made him do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And me to kind of also just be like, a platform for him to kind of like just release some shit, you know? Mm-hmm. So, and like, I can relate as well, which is why I wanted to have that conversation, because there was many years of my life where like, I was faking it till I made it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I was doing the most. I was too busy trying to look like the man instead of actually focusing on being the man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. So like literally, shout out to my therapist, my counsellor. Do you know what I'm saying? Done hours of therapy, and I would encourage a lot more people to kind of like speak to somebody with like an unbiased opinion.
It's important, man.
It's very important, because I feel like when you speak to your friends about certain things, your friends are by default going to have a biased opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you fall out with your girlfriend or your boyfriend and you speak to your friend about it, your friend's going to be on your side, right? They might say, yeah, you're wrong, but no matter what, they're still going to be on your side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's to you.
Yeah.
So, just speaking to somebody that just has like an unbiased opinion, it's therapeutic, bro. You know, like, just knowing that you're not being judged. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it does a lot. But yeah, like, just in terms of when things started to change from kind of like faking it till I made it, was probably when like I had my car business, and being a guy who's tried many things to make money. You know what I'm saying? Illegitimate. Having a business where like, bro, like, I'm basically dropshipping business for cars, essentially. I don't own a single car, but I'm selling cars. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it went from me literally posting, you know what, like, it's mad, you know what, I've actually got to give like the story and how Multicars even flipping came about, bro, because I've just got to shout out Multicars, because Multicars has probably done £20 million worth of business, bro, on car finance, bro.
Is it?
An Instagram page. Instagram page has generated £20 million worth of business, bro. Like, just from posting fucking pictures, bro. Like, no cap, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've got the stats and the books to fucking prove it all. But it was mad how like that even came across, bro. Because
yeah, I'm curious about this actually.
Everything happens for a reason. I've always believed that, yeah. So I got my license back after being banned, yeah, from when I first got it when I was 18, and then my credit was fucked. I didn't realise my credit was fucked until I moved into my last apartment, and I realised I had a CCJ from a parking ticket. Didn't realise that it went to another address. Anyway, so when I got my license back, I tried to get finance, couldn't get car finance, and I basically found this car company who gives car finance to people with bad credit. And I've called up this company, and you know what? My ex-girlfriend found it, funnily enough.
Yeah.
And I've called him up, and the guy that picked up the phone, Harry, shout out my guy Harry, man. Like, He was like white boy, but the way me and him clicked straight away, bro, on that phone call, yeah. Like, I'm sales and marketing is my thing, innit?
Yeah.
And like he was just like that proper typical Del boy, innit? Do you know what I mean? That's always been me. Like I've always kind of had that Del boy energy. Like I could sell sand to an Arab. Do you know what I mean? So me and him just clicked straight away. And when I've gone to pick up the car and I've met him for the first time, I was just like, bro, I was like, I don't know what it is, yeah, but me and you're gonna make money one day. Right? I said that to him, yeah. And when I say manifestation, it's fucking real, bro. Like, I've ended up moving. So he lived in Pitsea, which is near Basildon, yeah? And I moved to Basildon, which is like 10 minutes away from Pitsea. So me and him were kind of like locked in and started linking up a little bit. And then we was talking one day and he got let go from a car dealership that he was working at. And then we were just talking. I was like, why don't we just like post cars on Instagram? Sort of thing. That's pretty much how it kind of came about, yeah.
Right.
And then the next thing you know, I just went on Auto Trader, and bro, I was using like 3 different iPhone apps, bro, yeah, to like do like a single picture, like to do like I was going on Auto Trader, screenshotting, cropping, overlaying it onto like a background with my logo. Putting the text, the monthly payment, bro. I was doing all that, bro. It was taking me hours every day, bro, to flip and just do that shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like literally, just from posting a few pictures of a few cars on Instagram, started generating DMs. People started asking like, oh, like, I'd like to buy a car. So we was like, oh shit, like this is actually working. So he ended up moving to a dealership in Colchester. And we basically had a deal with them where we was basically, if any leads that we generated that turned into a deal, we was getting 1/3 of the profits in the car. So me and him were basically going halves on 1/3. Long story short, the amount of work that I was putting in, the amount of money that was being made wasn't great. I was making a couple £100 for every car that we were selling, and I didn't have full transparency on the deal and the figures, so I just felt like these guys could be doing me over. There was just some weird vibes going on.
Right, yeah.
And long story short, me and Harry parted ways, and I got another contract in IT these times. So what I started doing was I started basically referring my leads to dealerships. So I was working full-time at ING Bank. Shout out ING Bank, sick contract with them times. So I was working full-time at a bank doing IT stuff. And meanwhile I was running Multicars Direct. So I'm generating leads and kind of like finding them cars and trying to facilitate just the lead, right? And convert it.
Yeah.
And also I was basically calling up dealerships and being like, hi, you know, my name's Jem, calling from Multicars. We've got a customer that's interested in buying a car. We just ask you to add our £1,000 admin fee to the cash price of the vehicle, and you sell your car at full price. Customer comes down, picks up the car. It's a win for both of us. That was literally my way of kind of like doing the business in the beginning, bro. And I was killing it. You know, it was mad because it was so earning £1,000 a car them times was, bro, that was big bread, bro. This is like, we're talking like 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
So I'm still working full time in IT, and kind of like Multicars was like my secondary source of income. Do you know what I mean? So I met this car dealership, Prestige Cars of Essex, and then I basically ended up looping them into a package where they was paying me £1,500 a month and £1,000 for every car I was selling through them. So bro, we was running it up, bro. In about 6-7 months, bro, we done like £1 million worth of business, bro. And my IT contract was taking a piss with my wages. And long story short, I started my contract at like the beginning of November.
Yeah.
Invoiced them end of November to get paid December for Christmas. They didn't pay me till January 5th, bro.
Is it?
Yeah. So I quit. I handed my resignation January 2018 to go full time in Multicars. And you know what was mad about that situation? So I moved into Royal Wolf December 12th, 2017. And I was waiting on my contract money to pay for my deposit to move in. It cost me like £6,000 to move into my last place. And them times was like, because I hadn't been paying for my IT contract, I was really strapped for cash. So luckily I had Multicars there that I had a bit of cash coming in from there. So I must have paid like 2-3 grand. And I still owed him like another 3 grand, and like I didn't get paid from my contract for like a good couple of weeks, bro. It was stressful, bro.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, fuck this contract. I'm just gonna focus on my car business. And then, bro, like next thing you know, that kind of took off, bro. Next thing you know, I got 3 people working for me, and I'm doing like 20,000-30,000 pound a month, bro. In fucking in net profit, bro.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, literally 20-30 grand a month, from the comfort of my own home, like literally.
So you're leveraging your audience and page to basically get these cars sold and then have the agreement.
So basically, essentially, what I'm doing is posting these car dealers' cars on my page,
Right.
generating leads and selling them cards, and then I kind of get them on the hook from when I've sold a couple of their cars. Then I kind of get them onto a package where then they're paying me to be featured on my Instagram page. And then I'm still making commission from any cars that I sell off for them as well.
Right.
So essentially, bro, I'm just uploading pictures of cars.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't own these cars.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just literally advertising these cars and literally generate leads through social media, and then basically essentially just referring the lead to the car dealership and then making my commission.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a decent hustle to come across.
You know, bro, you know what? Like, it was mad, because that's kind of what kind of like changed my perspective of just fast money. Yeah. Like, I've made a lot of fast money in my life and blown it quicker than you can even blink, bro. And the crazy thing is that when you actually work hard and you make good money from when you work hard, bro, and you spend it, you get a different feeling, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I would do certain things, them times, like go on holiday or like buy myself something good, bro, like the feeling, it just felt like I deserved it, you know, and just treating myself, it just made me want to go even harder. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, compared to like when I was doing certain things that, like, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, like, shout out to Multicars Direct all day long. Don't dream it, drive it. You know? So yeah, like, that's one of my sources of income.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Oh yeah, no, I'm glad you said that, because I was always quite curious about that, because I saw like there's loads of engagement and all that. But yeah, no, appreciate that. Well, I've got a couple questions here. So you'd explained what your first experience with music was, which is great. So so I'll ask the same question but reword it a little bit different, right? So what was your first like sonical kind of audible experience with music in terms of an artist or a song or something where something just clicked? Like, for example, I won't go into too much detail because it's your pod, but like for me it was kind of like, it was either like in terms of hip hop and rap, like Get Rich or Die Trying, or some Eminem song where I was just like, whoa. But it doesn't have to be that, it could be Whitney Houston, whatever. But was there like a moment where you'd heard a song or something with like family or mum or whatever where you're just like, this is it?
It's gonna sound so funny. Celine Dion.
Come on,
My Heart Will Go On.
that's a banger,
Bro, that was my song, bro. I swear to God, bro. I could sing that song so sick, bro.
is it?
Like, yeah. Like that was my go-to, like, when I was a kid, like Celine Dion.
Yeah.
And yeah, like that was definitely a song that just made me just like love music, bro. You know what's funny? Like, when I say I love music, yeah, like I love music to a point where like I was in school, year 7, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody in school is selling sweets and snacks and shit, right? Bro, I was selling mixed CDs in school. So these were the days where like there was no MP3 players, it was all CD player time. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was going to school with a CD player. Do you know what I'm saying? And headphones, do you know what I'm saying? Old school flex, you know, like actual CD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my Uncle Kurt, because he would basically get like, from the cash and carry, you'd get like a pack of 30 blank CDs for £10.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm selling each mixed CD for £2 a CD, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, literally, shout out to LimeWire, if you know.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So I was literally downloading tracks on LimeWire and like R. Kelly, 112, Genuine. Like I was a certified lover boy. I was that guy on the phone to girls, singing down the phone to girls, Pretty Ricky, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's 5 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was me. Like, I was soft. You know, I was definitely that lover boy, that sweet boy. That's what we used to call him back in the day, sweet boy. So, like, yeah, like, just kind of like, just that feeling in it of performing was always just kind of gave me just a buzz in it. You know?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, interesting. That's a sick answer though, to be fair, because you could get some guys that would be like, no, fucking yeah, like D12 or someone like, or like Ice Cube or something. But
Nah.
okay, I feel like this will be definitely an interesting question. So, if anyone obviously follows you and kind of like seen your Insta and stuff like that, we know you like to go out. So, what's like the maddest experience you've had in a club? I was curious myself, so I had to ask the question, you know, because I've seen a few bolts flying around here and there, but I'm sure that's not all of it.
Oh, bro, it's funny. I'll probably say Paris, New Year's.
Just gone?
Yeah, just gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was like how it all came around. So, I've gone Paris for New Year's.
Yeah.
Check out my vlog. Jem Kingsman.
That's live now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's live now on YouTube, Jem Kingsman.
Run it up.
So, yeah, like me, my boy Lou from Brooklyn, I've gone Paris for New Year's. And Eurostar cancelled all the trains on the day that we was going. So, and then all the flights went. There was no direct flights to Paris. So we've had to basically fly to Geneva, Switzerland.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Our boys that we was linking in Paris, that we met the week before. So we basically went to Paris for my boy Lou's birthday from the 21st, just before Christmas.
Yeah.
Went there for like 2-3 days. And my boy Lou bumped into our dog YD from Switzerland. And my boy Lou knows his dog Left Lane, who's locked up right now. So free my guy Left Lane, you know what I'm saying? And just from him clocking that they knew each other, we linked up when we was out there for Lou's birthday, went to the club, spent about 5-6K that night between all of us, him and his boys. No problems. I like them nights like when you go out, yeah, every man's got their bread, every man pays the bill and there's no issues. Do you know what I'm saying? I like them nights, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's too many nights I've been out, bro, and like when it comes to paying the bill, that's when it gets technical. Certain man go disappearing, certain man are going toilet break all of a sudden.
Oh, someone's calling you.
Certain man's got COVID, now they're on ventilator. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard every excuse in the world, bro, when it comes to paying the bill, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my Swiss brothers. You get me? And I've got to give them, man, a massive shout out as well because, bro, when we was in Geneva, remember these men are from Geneva, yeah?
Yeah.
We didn't want to stay in Geneva that night. So it's like a 5-hour drive from Geneva to Paris.
Right.
My boy YD gave us his Range Rover Velar, bro. And we drove that shit. So he was in Geneva, but we linked his brother and his brother gave us the keys to his car. And bro, he literally gave us his car to drive from Switzerland, Geneva to Paris, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. Like
fucking hell.
The love was mad. And we only met him the week before, bro. Like, yeah, literally. Like the love is crazy.
That's some trust right there.
Like real recognize real, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I just appreciate guys like that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because I know guys in my own city that wouldn't even show you no love like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. Shout out YD, bro, for giving us his Range Rover to flipping drive from Geneva, bro. 250 miles, 5 hours, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, So we've gone out New Year's Eve to Boom Boom, bro. We spent 15,000, bro.
Fuck.
We spent 15K, bro.
15 racks.
You know what? Like, saying it sounds so insane, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It sounds so insane. And it was never meant to be 15K, bro. Like the initial table that we booked was 6K. And that was meant to be between 10 guys, 6 bills. That's a good night. New Year's, that's calm, you know what I mean? But my Swiss boys, they've been to that club several times, innit? So they've got their own links in the club. So they're like, bro, like, let's go to the super VVIP tables. It's 10K. So I'm like, oh, now we're spending more bread. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I was alright with the 6 bills. Now you want us to be spending $1,000. So alright, cool, fuck it. We spend it, we'll do the 10K. Cool. We're at the crib now getting ready. Then my boy Adam's like, yo, my footballer bedroom's coming. He's got another table next to ours. So now we're doing 15K. So I'm like, alright, cool. Get to the club now, bro. We get inside. First thing is it's hot as fuck. I hate clubs, yeah, that are unnecessarily hot, but that's what they do on purpose to make you dehydrated, to make you want to go buy drinks, innit?
It takes a piss
Right?
sometimes.
Yeah. No. Bro, bro, we were sweating in that club, bro. Do you know what I mean? And the craziest thing is, they wanted payment for the 15K up front.
Ah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Which pissed me off already, because a lot of the clubs that I go to usually pay the bill at the end of the night, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But I understand it's New Year, so they want their money. So, bro, it took about an hour, maybe even an hour and a half, bro, for us to situate the money. And there were certain situations, like my boy passed me, said, oh, certain men have come out with no bread. I'm like, bro, that's not my problem. Those are your people, them. Deal with your people, them. Do you get me? Then my boy's like, yo, bro, it's 1,500 euros each. I'm like, what do you mean it's 1,500 euros each? He said, it's 15,000 between 10 men. I'm like, bro, how's the table gone from 6K to 10K to 15K? You said that your fucking bedroom's coming, bro. I'm paying the 5K, the footballer. Where's the footballer? He's not here. That's not my problem. I'm paying 1,000 euros maximum, bro. Me and my nigga Luke paying a 1K max. Cool, we've ended up paying 12 bills. We can compromise. 'Cause at that point, bro, it was so long, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, we're literally in this section for an hour and a half, sweating hot. Not even a fucking bottle of water on the table, bro. It was hot.
Is it?
Not even a bottle of water on the table, bro.
Fuck, man.
It was a madness. So yeah, so my boys have ended up having to cover the guys that didn't pay. And then yeah, bro, obviously.
How you rolling out like that though? Like with
Bro,
no money? That makes no sense.
It pissed me off, bro. I literally said to my guy, I was like, how you got guys coming out with no money, New Year's Eve? That's how men are starting 2024.
That's great.
With no money in their pocket.
Because if you're going to like Ministry of Sound or something, it makes sense. Like, like your boy, someone might not have some cash on it, but you're going out to a club like that. Like there's an expectation there, you know.
Bro, everyone knows the situation, bro. Everyone knows that 15,000 is getting spent. 15 motherfucking thousand. 15,000. Makes me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's all waves. You know what? I'll be real, Serge. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of gold bottles, silver bottles, champagne bottles, alcohol bottles. Says the guy that sips right now. However,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest with you, bro. I've been doing this shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's just a part of. You know what? I blame my mother, bro. I blame my mum. You know what I'm saying? Those that know my mum, bro, know my mum. She's always loved champagne, bro. Champagne's always been around me from a very young age, bro. Bottles of it, untold bottles of it around. You know what I'm saying? So just.
Your mum's a classy lady, though.
Yeah, she's elegant. Shout out Mumsy. You know what I'm saying? VG. You know what I'm saying? The most classiest of all classiest women that I've ever met, you know? Shout out to Mama Bear. But yeah, like, obviously, I'm tired of popping the bottles, bro. I'm actually like hanging my gloves up, and I'm trying to retire, bro. Like, I'm 33 now, bro. Like, I'm single with no kids. Shout out to me. I'm baby with no kids. Had a few scares.
Yeah.
But 33, no babies. Live alone. Self-employed. I'm put myself out there right now if anybody else. I won't even play, you know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, obviously, yeah, man, I want kids, man.
Yeah?
I want to be a young dad. I want to be running around with my kids having fun and shit. I want to be embarrassing my kids in parents' evening, embarrassing my kids when I pick them up from school and shit. You know
Always.
what I'm saying? Like, I want to be doing that.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, I definitely want to get into that headspace of just putting out the energy and just seeing what comes to me. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like
Yeah.
I've been putting out the energy of just kind of like bachelor lifestyle, single lifestyle, being a hoe, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I hear that.
I feel like when you kind of put that energy out, like that's only what's gonna come and find you, you know. So I want to put out just some certified lover boy energy out there, you know. You know, I'm trying to be laid up with a little yay, you know. You know, trying to be cuffed up.
Yeah.
Vacation season right now. Let's catch a flight.
That's
You know?
it.
Just me and you, baby. You know the vibes.
Yeah, no,
You
100%,
know?
man.
Apply within. You know, apply within. You know, send your applications.
STHROUGJ dating.
STHROUGJ dating. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it all. We're gonna do the speed dating. We're gonna do it all, man. Shit.
Love that. Yeah, and just touching on what you were just saying there in terms of, I think a lot of people don't understand that what they want to get, they can get by being their authentic self and genuinely working towards being in a space where they can receive it. It's like a magnet. Do you know what I mean? Like if you've got the right magnet to like get to magnetize the thing that you want to bring it towards you, then you will get it. But if there's some disingenuousness within your kind of like being and the way you carry yourself in terms of like, you know, like you get like some of these women that are like, I'm 40 and single, I need a man, and they're doing all this mad shit to get like to get someone, but then it won't work. But yeah, if you're, you know, you're really past that and you're really ready for that, then that's good, and I respect that.
You know what? Like, it's taken me a long time to even get to that headspace.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've done a lot of healing, bro.
Yeah.
From like toxic, abusive relationships,
Yeah.
unhealthy friendships.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, I've had to do some healing
Yeah.
to even get to a point where now, like, I can be open to love and open to just being vulnerable with someone and just removing all those layers
Yeah.
and just being raw in it. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's been a long time for me since I've been able to be like that with a woman.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's because like times where I have kind of been stripped back, people have taken that for weakness, and you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely in a elevated state of mind right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fresh from South Africa, Cape Town. Shout out to my South Africans. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we was out there, they was showing us mad love out there. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. You on the fucking flyer for that club.
Yeah, shout out to Saint. I don't know how I do it, bro. I don't know how I do it, but if there's one person that's always gonna make shit shake, it's your boy Jem. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Had it here first, baby.
you know, like it's crazy. Like I'm in Cape Town, you know. They got us on the flyer for the club, one of the top clubs in Cape Town, hosting my birthday. Got me performing. Yo, like, bro, like, sometimes I really be thinking like, I got to picture myself type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no lie, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, Serge, like, when I say for real, like, when I look back at, like, the year before, for example, like,
Yeah.
me trying to do for everybody else, me trying to put everybody else on, me trying to give people the platform and the utilities to do what they need to do from a musical standpoint or from a business standpoint, whatever it is. I'm trying to give you the tools. That was what I was trying to do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the craziest saying that a lot of us need to live by is, you can't pour from an empty cup,
Yeah.
right?
100%.
And for so many years of my life, bro, I'm trying to pour into everybody else. My cup's not even full, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, just kind of finally get into that space of just doing what I want to do
Yeah.
for me
Yeah.
and nobody else. Trying shit that's outside of my comfort zone, like making music, recording. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I listen back to my first project and like it kind of cringes me out, a lot of the tracks. Do you know what I'm saying? Because of like how much I've grown since then.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? That's the thing with music, though.
Like it's crazy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people would kind of remove that shit, but like I want to keep that shit there because it shows the journey, it shows the growth.
Of course.
Of course. It's mad because like even like now, like people be hitting me up, showing me love, sending me snaps, them vibing to my music and shit, and so like it's very surreal for me, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like for me, making music was just kind of been like for fun and as a hobby. You know, it's never really been like I need to make it as an artist. I need to be a successful artist. That's never really been my mantra or like the energy that I've kind of been given.
Yeah.
You know, I've just kind of been making music because I enjoy making music. I enjoy writing. I enjoy just kind of like putting my real life situations into a tune, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that's all it's ever been, and I feel like people kind of put that pressure on you where they're like, oh, like, so what are you doing with music, bro? Like, you taking it serious? I'm like, bro, I'm a businessman before anything.
Yeah.
And with music, there's no instant return on investment for the amount of time, energy, and money that you put in.
Yeah.
So from a businessman perspective, it's a bad investment. All right. So anybody that's asked me what I'm doing music is not the greatest investment of time, or money, or energy. Now, and it sounds a bit mad to me saying it, but what I mean when I say that is the amount of time it takes for you to become known and become relevant, and you know what I'm saying, to understand the inner workings. It's a long time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look at M.R, for example.
Yeah.
What's that tune? When I fuck pussy,
The pussy turn red.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, Mama's been dropping music for years.
Long time.
For years, bro.
Yeah.
For years. And only now he's cutting through.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only now his life is changing, he's viral. His music video has been out flipping 4 months, it's on 4.8 million views. 2 months, sorry, not 4 months, 2 months it's been out.
Yeah.
4.8 million views in 2 months, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's crazy that like the heart that you have to stick to it.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's almost illusion.
It is, bro.
It is.
It is, because it's like there's no guarantee, bro.
Yeah, but there's no other option. There's no other option in your head.
And there's no other option in your head. So it's like, I always compare it to footballers. Like, think about like how many talented footballers there are in this world that don't make it.
Yeah.
Why is that? You might be physically talented and sick with a ball, but if you ain't got the mental together, you ain't gonna go further than the other guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying about like when I was working with like these other artists, I'm realizing that yo, like you lot are talented, but you lot ain't got the heart that I've got.
Yeah.
You haven't got the hunger that I've got.
It's a different breed. It's that 1%.
Literally, bro. And that's why I was like, you know what, bro? I can do this shit myself, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what was kind of like that moment for me to be like, you know what? Let's do this shit. Let's get in the studio. Let's have some fun. Let's make some music. Let's drop some shit. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
We've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
We've genuinely got nothing to lose. Do you know what I mean? And I want a lot of people just to kind of take that mindset and just have that mindset with a lot of things in life. Do you know what I'm saying? Just if you've not tried something yourself that you never tried before and it makes you feel uncomfortable, it's cool. That discomfort is what you need. Do you know what I mean? And like that's what's gonna push you to go harder and go further. You know?
Yeah.
The need to kind of be comfortable. Let's change this discomfort to being comfortable. How are we gonna get there? Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, people need to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it's so
100%.
important. So important, because it's just like that's what differentiates yourself from other people, and that's literally the definition. Not necessarily the definition, but the kind of catalyst for this podcast actually even starting. It was because I wanted to get in the mindset of like people, not necessarily financially, but like people that are in the 1% of kind of like, because we've done a pod, you know, with guys that have got like over 1 million followers on Instagram. In the wide scheme of things, yeah, there's a lot of people with 1 million followers on Instagram, but like that's what you see constantly because you're constantly on your phone.
Yeah.
But to get to that point is mental. Do you know what I mean? To like have to do a sold out show is mental. To kind of go through like the stuff that you've been through and obviously get to where you've been and whatever and hang out with the people you've hung out with and go to places you've been, mental. Like to be able to do that. A lot of people dream of that. And
talk about sold out show. Was you at the first performance in the strip club? You wasn't there, was you?
no, I went to the South Ken one.
You come to the South Ken one.
Yeah.
Bro, can I just say, we fucked that strip club up, bro. And like, shout out to my guy Bemnet, bro. Like, can I just say again, yeah? So, I feel like this is just how you know you're on the right path in life, innit? When opportunities kind of come by your way naturally.
Yeah.
My guy Bemnet, he's always worked in nightlife in central London. Like, we've been going out together for years, bro. From like district days to BLC. If you know about these clubs from back in the day, bro. Do you know what I mean? And we've always been locked in, bro. I remember my sister's graduation, when she graduated from uni, we went to district, bottles on Bemnet all night long. That's my brother. But anyway, like, he called me one day and he was like, yo, bro, this is like 3 months into me making music. So everyone on my Instagram, they've kind of just been watching me in the studio making music. I've not dropped anything, but everyone's just kind of seeing what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's hit me up and he was like, yo, bro, I've got this night coming up in this strip club, Stringfellows in Houston. And I've got this, these strippers from Miami coming down. He's like, why don't you come and perform a few tracks? I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, man. I was like, why don't you come like perform a couple tracks? I was like, bro, stop playing with me, bro. I was like, don't play my emotions, bro. Please, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, I'm being deadly serious, man. Like, I've seen what you've been doing and I'm fucking with it. He's like, why don't you come down and perform? I was like, bro, you ain't got to tell me twice, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And bro, can I just say, to perform for anybody with unreleased music is the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, I can imagine.
All right?
It's just crazy.
Like, to perform to hundreds of people, because there was 100 people in there that night, right? So it's like, and this is when I started to understand, like, the power of energy with music, you know?
Yeah.
And music's not just solely about lyrics or visuals. It's about how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's about energy being transferable. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's one thing that I'm very, very good at. Having that energy where it's transferable. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can light up a room, I can lift up a room, I can bring a vibe and energy to any room. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I can do that with my music. So I feel like with my music, performing unreleased tracks, bro, is not an easy thing to do. And I fucked it up, bro. Like, people were vibing with it, songs were getting wheeled up. Girls were climbing on stage, winding up, bro. Like, it was a crazy experience, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's kind of when I really fell in love with that shit. You know, just seeing everybody actually vibing, feeling the song, feeling the performance. You know, seeing the girls feeling the vibe, feeling the performance. The girls going crazy, the guys going crazy, the DJs going crazy, wheel ups. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the first time performing, bro. From making music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I've not even dropped nothing.
Yeah.
This is literally me performing unreleased tracks in the club.
Yeah.
And everyone vibing. Like, bro, it's not easy to do. Do you know what I mean? So, shout out to everybody that came that night all day long. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to STHROUGHJ as well for coming to, like, Dolce when I had the second performance.
Yeah, that was a good night.
That was a good night. Yeah, man. Like, these opportunities just come out of thin air, bro. It's mad.
It's crazy, yeah.
I say come out of thin air, but the Lord Almighty don't miss. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's exactly it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, funny we're just talking about music there. So now, what we're doing now on the pod, I see a lot of people doing it, but it's just interesting to get the guests to kind of get involved with this, right? So we're going to do a blind ranking of 5 different artists. Okay, so I'll throw them out and then obviously you just put them in anywhere, but 1 to 5, right? Okay, we'll start off So this is a wild range of artists, like crazy, because you've got singers, rappers, American and US. So singers, rappers, American and UK. Right. So first one. Bear in mind this is all genres. Luther Vandross.
What am I doing, ranking him?
Yeah, blindly. So you have to put them in either number one, number 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay. We're back. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. But yeah, we're good to go. I threw me off a little bit, but we're back in the swing of things. It's all good. Right. Anyway, back to the blind top 5. So, Luther Vandross, you said 5. Nines. 4. Adele.
2.
Meeks Manny.
5.
That's where Luther was.
I can't move Luther.
You can't move them.
I can't move him.
No, they're locked in. That's the thing.
This is nuts.
They're locked in. Once they're in, they're in. You can't.
Before Luther.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What have I got to put in them? I can only really put him third, can't I?
Yeah, that's it. You've only got the locked in places. Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, right. So Luther's done. Nines is done. Adele's done. Meeks Money. And what have you got left? Space.
Wait, what have I said? 5.
5 was
5 and 2.
5 was Luther Vandross.
Yeah. Adele was 2.
Adele was 2. Yeah. So that's 5 and 2 gone.
So it makes money.
Meeks Money.
4.
4. Nines.
Oh wait, 9s. Fuck.
Yeah.
3.
And then the last one. So what's left?
1.
Ice Spice.
No chance. I'm not even saying that.
That's a sick list. No, I'm joking.
Saying that.
You're not happy with that one, you know?
Nah.
Okay, cool. Right, and then yeah, I think just as a kind of recap, we've covered a lot. We spoke about obviously your come up, background, music, all of that. And I know obviously there's we could do like 5 different podcasts talking about loads of different stuff. But where we've had a little bit of a focus in music, a question I like to ask is, so if you could have, because this just kind of like showcases people's creativity, you know? Right, so you can do a festival anywhere, and I mean like anywhere, like even fictional place, with 5 artists dead or alive. Which 5 artists are you bringing, and where is it going to be?
West Ham Stadium.
Okay.
I'll do B-Rob, Toronto artist.
Okay.
Who else would I do? B-Rob. I would do Meat Mill.
Okay.
I would choose. I would do sounds crazy. Pause.
Big pause.
Big pause. I would choose Brent Fairs.
Nice. Good choice.
Brent Fairs. Summer Walker.
Nice choice.
Janae Aiko.
Great choice.
My boy Drizzy.
Nice. In West Ham Stadium.
West Ham Stadium. London.
Love.
Done,
Come on. Sweet. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I think we can wrap it up there. But if you've got anything coming on, if you've got anything coming up,
I just want to
let the people know.
Just remind the peoples them. There ain't nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5, my peoples. The aim of the game is to have multiple streams of income. So always make sure you got a stable, steady source of income that you can build around. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't let social media gas you and think everybody that's self-employed is living a great life, because being your own boss isn't easy. I'll tell you that for free. You know what I'm saying? So stay in your lane, you know. Don't run before you can walk. you know, gratitude, humility, and respect goes so far in this life, and I feel like that's a lot. I feel like a lot of people forget that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
gratitude, humility, respect. Them three there. You got those three there. God's gonna take you to places that you would never know was achievable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and it's not easy to be humble, show gratitude, and to be respectful. It's not easy to do that all times. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
focus on that. And what else? To my young boys. To my young boys out here. Spend less time chasing pussy, bro. Trust me. One thing I've realised as I've gotten older is pussy's always going to be there, whether you're broke or whether you got paper. Pussy's always going to be there. Opportunities, they won't always be there. So, any opportunity that come across you, think twice, 3 times about that shit, you know? And yeah, one last thing, checking on your peoples. Mental health is a real thing these days. I don't feel like enough of us ask our friends how are they actually doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Not like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Yeah.
The difference. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, remind your friends, remind your family that you give a fuck, you give a shit. You know? Because tomorrow's not promised, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? I know that better than anybody.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Shout out to STHROUGJ. Shout out to my boy STHROUGJ. You done know?
Come on.
We outside. We in the clouds right now.
We are indeed.
39 flows out, man. We in the motherfucking clouds right now.
Big CW. Let's go. Come on. All right. Nice one. Catch you soon.
You done know.
Hey. It's a wrap. Lovely stuff. You did it.
Bro.
No.
I think that was better than the first one.